right, so Cassie here has been waffling on a very, very big decision.
Yeah, I'm curious, and I would love to know from people. We've talked ad nauseum on the show about how effective and helpful medication can be for mental health and trying to remove the stigma. Kristen, you've been so open about it, and we've had multiple members on the show talk about it.
6 years, Lexapro strong, baby. Woo.
And I'm...
No,
Let's celebrate that for you.
I'm on drugs, yay!
Welcome to America.
And I don't have a hesitation in taking medication if I need it. My question is, how do you know when you need it?
Oh, you know.
Do you know? Because I keep waffling back and forth because some days I feel great and I feel fine and I feel like myself. And then the other days, my husband took me and the kids to the mountains for my birthday. And we were driving up there and I had so much dread. And all of a sudden we're on these back roads and it's like not even paved. And this pickup truck just stops. And I'm like, don't go near him. This is a trap. This is what they do. They stop and then they jump you. And he's like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, no, man, this is what they do. This is how you get there. Get you. And like the anxiety kept building and building to the point where like I screamed twice in the house because I thought people were stomping up the stairs and it was my son thumping his travel crib. And he's like, and I was like, this is a gut feeling, like something is off. And he goes, that's not your gut. That's your anxiety and it's out of control. And it just had never occurred to me that this gut feeling I had about safety is probably like unbridled anxiety and needs to be reined in a little bit.
So we're friends, right?
Yes.
Okay. I can't believe you're not already. I'm not joking.
I know. I laughed to take the hurt away.
Just based on our conversations and how, like last week, you were telling us about the anxiety and the OCD, and you and Abby have this tendency to catastrophize things. And you've talked about how anxious you are on a day-to-day. That I'm really surprised that you haven't gotten on them sooner.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, instead of hearing from Bert and I about how we endorse you investigating medication, we actually have a therapist on the line.
Oh, yay.
Aww. Yes.
All right, where's the fun in that? Good morning, Bert Show. Who is this?
Hi, this is Sheila.
Hi, Sheila. Okay, Cassie is like waffling back and forth. Should I be on meds? Should I not be on meds? As a therapist, what do you say?
So as a therapist and someone who also takes medications for anxiety, I think there's a stigma that we have about taking medications when the reality is there are some medications that have been out there for 30, 40 years that are really safe and effective. And I completely understand like not wanting to start anything, not knowing the safety profile of things. And that makes sense. But there's a lot of things out there that can help us. It's almost, I always compare it to, if you had a broken leg, no one would expect you to be running a marathon or walking without some kind of assistance. And yet, because anxiety and depression and things are invisible, we just assume people can just get up and keep going. And I like to compare drugs to they're like training wheels. They can help you get through the day. They can help you learn some better coping skills. And then in the end, you can always decide if you want to stay on them or not. But it never hurts to just try. And one of the things that you don't realize is once you start taking them, it's not like they make you feel high or happy or on cloud nine, but you realize, wow, this is what it's like not to ruminate so much. This is what it's like to just go through your day and feel effective and feel happy and feel like you're yourself.
I think the problem is, and I love your analogy, I think maybe I've had a broken leg for so long that I feel like it's maybe just a light twisted ankle and it doesn't, I'm so used to it, it doesn't feel like it's impeding my life. And I always have seen medication for people who like their mental health is really impacting their life. And for me, I feel like it's manageable. So that's why I'm like, do I really need it? Or are there other tools that I can use? Do I need to just tell myself to get over it and get out of my comfort zone?
But we all have that wake up call moment, right? And mine was the anxiety attacks. For you, it was your husband at the cabin, like kind of opening your eyes a little bit to like, you can go on a family vacation and enjoy yourself and not worry that somebody's going to kidnap you, that somebody's in the house. And when he pointed out that that's probably not your gut, it's just your anxiety, could that maybe have been an aha moment for you?
Yeah, because it definitely was, because I was it was a revelation because I was just so convinced, like we were in the middle of the woods and like cabin in the woods. Jason's going to come out of the woodwork. I'm like, family slaughtered, like all this stuff. I'm like playing the headlines and I'm working myself up into it and I let it go. But then it's like anything that's slightly off. I'm like, this is it. I knew it was going to happen. So yeah, that might be might be the sign.
Are you enjoying life? Truly.
No, I haven't been for a while.
All right.
Well, there's your answer.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm going to need a different kind of meds to get through that.
I have some in my purse. You want to try them now?
life is too short, but it's also very long, man.
Yeah.
So to not be happy that long. And somebody had told me before that they were waffling back and forth the same as you, and they finally got on the right meds. And it takes a while to find the right dosage and the right one that works with your body. And I remember him telling me, like, you don't realize that you need glasses until you have glasses on and you see how clear the world is.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Meds it is.
This is Bert Show.
Meds.
The Bert Show.